Well, howdy, y'all. Welcome back to the Hive. It is yet another Sunday, which means it's yet another build. Now, this Sunday, I got something special in store for you. I have this cedar fence picket that I had left over from a previous job that I've done for a customer. And we're going to try to make something beautiful out of this leftover piece of cedar fence picket. And not only are we going to try to make something beautiful, we're going to try to make it beautiful for the Christmas holidays. So if you're into something like that, make sure you stick around because it's coming up next. All right, guys, like I said, we're going to be building something for the Christmas holiday out of this cedar fence picket that I had left over from a previous job that I had done. So first, what we're going to want to do is we're going to make some measurements. We're going to cut this piece down to about 4 different pieces. Now, mind you, I ain't doing no build plans, nothing like that. This is all off the top of the dome, something that I seen somebody else build. So let's see if I can do it without any plans. Now, first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut me one 6-inch piece. Then I'm going to cut two 8 inches. And then I'm going to cut one 10-inch piece. So let's get into that. First, I'll cut the 6-inch piece. Then I'm going to cut two 8-inch pieces. Then next, we're going to be cutting a 10-inch piece. Then we're going to cut a 18-inch piece. All right, guys, now that we got all our pieces cut out, we're going to find the center of each piece. Half, we're going to go to 2 3/4. So mine is 2 3/4. Now I marked a mark here. What we're going to do is we're going to go over to the miter saw. We're going to put it on a 45 and we're going to cut angles of a house. Let's get over there and do that. And what we'll do is we're going to line the blade and make a cut. Now we'll flip it over. You did the same thing to the other side. Now we'll copy that with all 4 pieces. All right, guys, now we got all our pieces cut out. Next, what we're gonna do, what I think I'm gonna do is I think I'm going to shorten this one a little bit. Being 12, we're going to make it 10. Right there. All right, that's much better. Let's see, like that. All right, guys, so next what we're going to do is we're going to glue. You're going to get your, which is a 10-inch piece now, your 2 8-inch pieces. Let's say 2 inches. I use Type Bond 3. You can pick up at any local store. A brad nailer. Alright, so you add a dab of glue. Put it there. That's what it was. Next, I add glue on this side. What you did on that side, on this side. So at the end, you'll have something that looks like that. Next, we're going to take the smaller piece and put it right in the center. And glue that on. When you finish it, should have something that looks kind of like that. Now next, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get some scrap wood that I got. 1 second. So I did add some extra skinnier pieces. I cut them at 45s, the opposite directions, and that will make my roof. Mind you, I'm making this all out of scraps. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to rip these down so they're not so big. Alright guys, now that I got these pieces cut, I ripped them down to 1.5 inches wide. We're going to go ahead and put that on our roofs. And it should line all up. But we have something that looks like that. Now I'm going to repeat the process on the other 3. Do you guys hear that? Sounds like Uncle Larry.
I see a whole lot of y'all been watching my videos and ain't hit that subscribe. What you waiting on? Go on, mash that button while it's still free. Don't cost you a dime. Hit it, and I'll keep on bringing you more of this good stuff, alright? Appreciate you.
And we'll put a quick nail in there. We got one more. Go on this side right here, so we have a roof on either side. Add another brad nail in there. Now then you should end up with something like that. Now next we're going to draw some windows on it. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I drew some windows in here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my grinder to grind this down. So, check it out. Alright guys, now that we got all this done, I'm going to drill some holes into it. We got a thing here, sound responsive with 50 lights that we're going to use. Some Christmas trees. I'm going to tack it with the CA glue. Alright guys, a little bit of paint. Go on to it. Alright guys, as you can see, with a little bit of elbow grease, a couple of cuts, a little bit of glue, and a few brad nails, you can have you something beautiful for the holidays to give to your mom, your dad, your grandmother, a friend, a co-worker. Doesn't matter. Just give it to somebody. Or keep it for yourself for your own village. But that's all I got for you today. Thank you for watching. Make sure you get in your shop, make some sawdust. But until next week, God bless you, and always look up. I'll see you next Sunday.